Sa pagsikat ng araw, may dalang bagong pananaw. Naririnig mo bang busina? Palapit na ang pagbabago. Sama na, halika na.
Hello mga ka-edukasyon! Welcome to another episode of The Philosophy Files.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to explore three different philosophies, and those are perennialism, progressivism, and humanism. Tara na!
Pero, paano natin makikita ang mga ito kahit nasa bahay lang tayo?
Huwag kayong mag-alala. We show you real-life examples of how these philosophies work sa ating mga sariling tahanan.
Handa na ba kayo? Tara na at tuklasin natin!
Perennialism believes that education should focus on universal truths and timeless ideas that shape human understanding for centuries. Kahit nasa bahay, I can practice perennialism by means of reading classic works like Plato's Republic or watching Shakespeare's plays. Halimbawa, iniisip ko ang quote ni Socrates na an examined life is not worth living. So, I'm asking myself questions like, am I making choices that help me grow, or am I living with purpose? And then I will write it on my journal. Another way I practice perennialism is by watching historical documentaries. I analyze different perspectives and relate them in today's world. Learning from history teaches us morals and help us become better individuals.
Let us move on to progressivism. So, progressivism is about learning by doing, and it's also about real-world applications of your knowledge. And progressivism also promotes critical thinking to learn and to try new things. So some example of those are cooking and fixing things at the home.
One example of progressivism is cooking my favorite dish. So when I'm cooking my favorite dish, I'm not just cooking. I'm experimenting, trying new things, and I'm trying to learn by doing the real world experiences. It's like this. When I'm cooking, I'm trying to learn from my past mistakes, and I'm trying to apply it now to cook my favorite dish, just like this. It's called tinapa.
Another example of progressivism, I am trying to learn to fix new things. Because when we're trying to learn to fix new things, we're not just relying on our own past experiences, but also we're researching. We're trying to learn how to fix this thing with the help of various materials. And that is an example of critical thinking, which is part of progressivism. Sa progressivism, teacher acts as a guide. Pero sa bahay, ako ang bida, ako ang utak, at ako mismo ang gagawa.
Humanism naman focuses on the holistic development of the child. It values individual growth, emotional well-being, and self-discovery. Sa bahay, I practice humanism by taking time to nurture my personal interest and emotions.
Halimbawa, I love drawing and journaling to express my thoughts and feelings. This helped me reflect on my emotions and understand myself better. Humanism believes that nurturing creativity and self-expression builds confidence and emotional strength. Pag stress ako, I practice mindfulness and breathing exercises to stay calm and centered. Humanism teaches us that taking care of our mental health is just as important as academic success.
Sa humanism, the teacher acts as a facilitator who supports the student's emotional and academic growth. But at home, I take charge of my own learning and well-being.
Perennialism doesn't just teach facts, it develops higher order thinking and moral reasoning. I practice this at home by exploring ideas that challenge me to think deeper.
Perennialism trains us to analyze, reflect, and engage with the world around us. Kahit nasa bahay, I challenge myself to think critically beyond the obvious.
Progressivism encourages learning through solving real-world problems. Kahit nasa bahay, pinapractice ko siya through figuring out solutions on various problems, experimenting and exploring new ideas.
Humanism focuses on self-actualization and personal growth. I practice this by setting goals that challenge me to become the best version of myself. Through humanism, I learn to value my intellectual and emotional growth. By combining these philosophies, we become not just better learners, but also better individuals.
So, anong natutuhan natin today? First is perennialism. It develops critical thinking by exploring timeless truths and universal ideas.
Second is progressivism. Progressivism promotes critical thinking and it also promotes real-world application.
In humanism, it values individual growth, emotional well-being, and self-motivation.
Sa progressivism, I become an active learner through exploring, testing, and reflecting on various real-world tasks.
By combining these philosophies, we become not just better learners, but also better individuals.
Sa bahay man o sa school, pwede natin gamitin ang tatlong educational philosophies na ito upang tayo makabuo ng balanced at meaningful na learning experience.
Wow! Ang dami nating natutuhan! Sana, mas naintindihan nyo na ngayon kung paano gumagana ang iba't ibang educational philosophies.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more learning adventures with us.
Again next time for another deep dive into the world of education.
Dito lang sa Philosophy Files.
Paalam mga ka-edukasyon!